Hello everybody, welcome to game number 2. We're spawning directly on top of the winner of the last game. It is Acer.Nerchio, the very powerful pink Zerg in the top right. Nerchio is sending down an overlord straight to the base of his opponent, Quantic.Sase. Quantic Gaming's Sase, very strong Protoss player who got taken out in that last game after trying to do a very powerful Immortal Sentry push, which is notorious for being quite strong. But wait a second, Sase hasn't sent out a probe. Is he not? He's not going to be Forge Fast expanding. That is weird. Especially in Ohana, you have such a nice wall. And he's not going to Forge Fast expand. Interesting deviation. Okay, but yeah, so Sase ended up losing in the last game to Nerchio going for amazingly good Muta play. Nerchio kind of manhandled Sase. Sase tried to do some cool stuff. I really would have rathered Sase going for an 8-minute third as opposed to never getting a third and then just dying to Mutas and Lings. Nerchio did great army engagements. He moved around incredibly effectively, and Sase just never was able to get stable. He ended up being forced to push out with a ton of Zealots and Immortals against 15 Mutalisks. And I'm pretty sure everyone's aware of the fact that Zealots and Immortals are not very good against Mutas. They lack that whole ability to shoot up, which is really important when attacking units that are eternally up. Yes. But Sase actually has not gone for... Huh? What is up with Sase and his 2 pylons? Is he still gonna Nexus first? But he's still getting 2 pylons. I'm so confused as to why Sase keeps getting 2 pylons before his Nexus. That's just so odd to me. And it looks like he's actually literally about to Nexus first. Or no, he's gonna get the Forge down. But he's 2 pylons. There's no point in 2 pylons. Unless that's something you can do so you can react to a 6 pool or something? I don't know. Because he's clearly not going for a Yuffie expansion where you go for the Gateway, Nexus, then Forge, then Cyber. He's not doing that. He's going for a Forge Fast expand, but with 2 pylons. He's up to 19 probes. I guess he's just doing it so we have constant probe production. I wonder what the math is on that, if it's actually more beneficial than just going for the 15... Forge, 17 Nexus, or something along those lines. I'm really curious about the math on that one. Alright, so Sase is not going to be able to... Oh, he does actually get the pylon down, but this probe is not long for this world. Look at the drone coming down from right and missing the probe! What? What is with Sase and keeping these early probes alive? It's ridiculous. That last game, he snuck one out with 1 hit left before it actually got killed or anything. I mean, that was insane. So now Sase does it again. That's insane. Sase probes OP. Yep. I'm sure yeah, guys, I'm just having fun with this whole thing. This is just so cool to see. But Nerchio is going for a really fast Roach Warren. 1 base Roach? Say what? 1 base Roach on this map? Ay. I mean, granted, 2-player mapping you run across, but you have very little choke. You've got this destructible rocks that I guess you can try and take out, but Sase shouldn't fall for this. Nerchio, is he going to get his natural now? I guess he will. Sending out this drone, I would assume he would. But he's got a few roaches coming out now. He's got a lot of... He's going to have 7 roaches. He's going for this 7 roach rush off 1 base. There's his natural going down. 7 roaches. If Sase doesn't get down more units here, then it could be an issue. But, I mean, the cannon is up. You got Sentry coming down now. It looks like Sase knows something is up. I think he might have seen something that ticked him off. That this is happening. I guess he didn't see a third with that probe. I think that's what is making him wall off. I think he didn't see the third and is thinking, okay, Baneling Bust, Roach Rush, Ling Rush, something along those lines. Some kind of rush and bust is going to be happening, and it will be with these roaches, these 7 roaches. I'm going to string up the map now, and they're going to be starting to immediately engage against this cannon, which will not be long for this world. We've got more cannons being thrown down here. Sase is now taking a lot of hits. His wall is going to dissipate now. You've got 2 sentries, and he's getting another force field. He lands the force field just in time. We see the probe gets the kill. Probe kills a roach. That is not normal. Now we're getting another pylon being thrown down here. As the roaches and lynx are continuing to be aggressive, we got all the probes being forced to engage or run away as they misclick, and now it's going to take away the wall. Sase is now going to have 3 cannons. 2 cannons are going to be up in a second. That might be enough, and we see Sase get the no force field. The roaches are going inside his main. Oh my god, we got 6 roaches in the main base. One's going to fall to probes. One's going to fall to probes. There we go. And now we're going to have still 5 roaches doing amazing amounts of damage against this probe line of Sase. Sase is just taking lots of losses. Nerchio is way up. 42, 43, 44 food. The 24 food. He's killed 17 probes. Sase needs to start mining ASAP to make sure he's actually going to be effective over here. But this main base is now going to be quite vulnerable, and Nerchio needs to target fire those roaches, with the roaches to these probes. I don't know, soon, but Nerchio's not getting out a ton of drones. 32 drones to 19 probes. This odd star is really starting to pay off. We got the metabolic boost now coming down, so we're going to be able to actually see, oh, looks like a roach got picked off in the middle over there. But how is this probe still mining gas? Kill the probe, there we go. And now we're going to see this stalker still alive. This probe, oh my god, Sase just keeps probes alive like no other. I'm not wrong when I say, like, you guys see it too. He just keeps getting probes that should be dead and then just don't die. So now we're steaming forward. We got this another probe that's going to be engaging into the fray. Sentry gets picked off. That's a big pick off. And there we see, it's finally a probe that's supposed to die actually dies. Sasa's going to need to pull back that stalker. He does do that. This probe is still alive, though. This probe is still alive, though. This probe may fall. He needs one more shot from the roach, and there it falls. Oh, no. Sase was not able to keep that probe alive. Will this one fall? Yes! Wow, Nerchio really makes use of those roaches. Now we've had a total of 23 probes killed. Wow, Sase's killed 11 units, and that is it. Those are just lings and roaches, too. Those are expendable at this point. So look at the lead it's given Nerchio. Nerchio is now up to quite a bit of a drone lead. Luckily, though, this Nexus didn't fall. That would have been terrible if it had. But it would have been very risky to also try and kill off 2,000 hit points of stuff from Nerchio's point of view. That would be really, really risky. But Nerchio's got a good job scouting for a third. And Sase's wall is looking rather awkward and cluttered. And check out the Artosis pylon. That's quite the Artosis pylon. Now, what will Nerchio do, though, now? Is he going to go for mutas yet again? It looks like he may. He's getting down more extractors. I mean, the mutas worked well for him in the last game, so, I mean, why not go for them again? He's already delayed Sase a ton with those roaches, and now it looks like we're going to see Nerchio starting to go ahead and working on harassing this bottom part a little bit. A few sentries are going to spawn over here to try and do something, but they're basically going to accomplish killing off a single ling and keeping the Sorcerer rocks up for a fair bit of time. But the lings are still having a nice presence. We've got all these, yeah, we've got to see Spire with all those gases going down. Is there a Spire down? There is a Spire down, yes. Okay, so Nerchio is going to be spraying out with a ton. I mean, look at this. Spire's a quarter of the way done and is already 600 gas. Nerchio is going to get a ton of mutas out. He's going to stop spending his minerals probably fairly soon. He's going to get enough lings to get out some stuff, and now it's going to be straight up mine. Mine. And I mean that both literally in terms of mining the minerals, and mine as in this game is, he wants it to be his. He's like, mine. He's like those seagulls in Finding Nemo going, mine. Yeah, that's exactly what Nerchio is thinking right now with this muta switch after all the delaying that Sase has taken. Oh, I feel like such a fool with those jokes. I just impersonated Finding Nemo seagulls. I hope you guys are entertained by this. Like Gladiator. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Maximus does not have that high voice. Maximus Decimus Meridius. I need to watch that movie again. Okay, so Spire is now done. We've got 8 mutas. We need 7 more mutas. Let's go. We've got now 12 mutas. Alright, so we got 12 mutas. Alright, so 14 mutas. I'm basically just staring at the muta count. 15 mutas. Are we gonna have 16 mutas? 16 mutas? Come on, 16 mutas. Oh, Nerchio. It's Nerchio, not 16. Apparently 15 is your magic number. So 15 it will be. And will Sase be ready for it? I don't really know, but... Oh, double phoenixes! Double phoenix. I probably should have stopped going impersonating Finding Nemo things and actually gone for the looking at the game. So we're going to have this double phoenix just being scouted. Oh, the double phoenix. We've got the, +1 weapons. I like this a lot from Sase. He doesn't have time to really do much else, and he needs to be mobile. He has to have units. He can't afford to invest in cannons too much. So the answer, phoenixes. But now we're having the Guardian Shield, the Phoenixes are up, we're having Stalkers coming in. Oh, Nerchio may be a little bit over... Wait a second, he's actually going to pull this off? He loses 3-4 mutas. But where is he got more? He's got 8 more coming. Jesus, muta count. Nerchio's got a... Look at Jesus' food count. 149 food to 78. Ouch. So, Nerchio's basically doubled the food count of Sase. Sase's controlling these Phoenixes rather well, doing a great job of being aggressive against these Mutalisks. You can see how very few of them are green, which is definitely nice. We've got the Observer running around, and here we have more and more Mutas. And if Sase is forced to stay on 2 bases, that could be really bad. Nerchio's 4th is almost done, and he's got 3 drones that all have minerals. They all have minerals. You sent 3 mineral drones? No, Nerchio, that bugs me. If anyone has seen my coaching, I always yell at the people, just being like, press C, you press C, you press C. Because it bothers me so much when you send a drone or pro or something that has minerals into a Vespene Geyser, or a worker that's building, or a drone that's about to build something that's holding minerals. I hate it when they do that. So that's just a personal pet peeve of mine. But now we're having Nerchio streaming forward with so many mutas. He's got to be really, really careful about the Phoenixes. But the Phoenixes are bunching up. Oh, Sase could be taking hits. One Phoenix is so close to falling. Alright, so now a lot of links are coming to play. They're not upgraded, though. These mutas are literally more upgraded than those Zerglings. Which is not exactly the best thing, but another base coming down for Nerchio. Jesus, Nerchio is going to be on 5 bases, while Sase is only on 2. My god, if Sase can actually literally stay alive like this, that's would be one of the most impressive feats I will ever be able to see. But, oh, Space Shark. Hello, Space Shark. Oh, I guess you're kind of like a forest shark right now. I don't know. Don't know. But Nerchio's doing a lot of stuff. We got an Infestation Pit coming down now. That was actually a lucky click. I thought that was going to be a EO Chamber or a Spine Crawler or something, but it turns out to be an Infestation Pit. The Phoenix count is actually being quite high. We're now up to 7, but the Muta count, guys, is at 25. 7 Phoenixes over 25 mutas is not the best battle for those mutas. This cloud is officially into the second control group area, and now we're going to have them getting attacked. They got to bunch up. They need to start stacking. This is when muta stacking becomes very powerful. We're trying to deal with these Phoenixes, but Forge is going to be dealt with, and Sase does have +1 attack, but that's it. That is quite honestly it. These Lings are sitting here. They're about to have the +1 attack for themselves. But if you look at the Spire, you got the Carapace upgrade coming down. There's no Hive yet. The Infestation Pit, though, is done yet. I'm surprised we haven't seen the Hive started. Because we had some Broodlords hitting within the next 3 minutes. I don't think Sase could take it out. I think Sase would just straight up lose. So Nerchio right now is just sitting at max food contentedly. It's going to be able to stream forward with a ton of units. 24, 11. Oh, Hydra. When did you get Hydras out? What? Nerchio. Where is that Hydra? Oh, it's right there next to the Spire. Oh, I'm blind. Alright, we're going to have a lot of units coming in. And now we're seeing streaming forward. We've got a Bailey nest in the middle of... That's a mistake. You probably meant to hit BC instead of BB. And now I got Bailey nest sitting down in the middle of the map. Sase is very, very Zealot heavy, which is good considering the Ling heaviness of Nerchio, but when those Lings come around the back and the Hydras just decimate those Zealots and those Phoenixes, this could be a very interesting battle. Plus you have Queen support as well. We're having Spine Crawlers getting picked off before they can actually complete. Doubt those are going to get cancelled. Those look like they're just going to go ahead and start dying in about a second or two. This Spine Crawler gets 1 pokey off before it gets taken out. And now all of the Overlords from Nerchio are somehow spared. Oh, but look at that! 10 Overlords are coming in for Nerchio anyway. He does not want to get supply blocked. So there's a supply block. Will be very, very temporary because 10 Overlords. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we got a lot of... We're actually down to 24 mutas. We have 1 full control group down there. And notice how actually there's a lot of gas mining over here. It's actually really, really important to see that all that gas got mined. Plus over there, the same thing is true. It's basically gas that Nerchio is really, really favoring. I mean, take a look at how much gas he's actually bringing in. That's insanity. We've got a single probe in this army, which is definitely good because you want to get those proxy pylons down. But Sase has now just taken his 3rd base, but it's 19 minutes into the game. When you take your 3rd base and 19 minutes into the game as a toss in PvC, that's not so good. Especially when Nerchio has had 4 bases for the longest time, even had 5 bases up for a while. But these meteors are being quite effective. Sase, though, is getting to a very high food count. Though, ooh, Phoenix is getting lost. Ouch. And a Phoenix is more expensive than a Muta. Remember that, guys. A 150, 100 for a Phoenix, 100, 100 for a Muta. So they're both heavy in gas, but the Sase's got less economy and the Phoenix costs more for minerals. But now we're watching as all these guys are streaming forward. There is no blink there. So those, oh no, this mineral line is basically undefended, and the probes are going around in a weird pattern. And there we go, Nerchio's going to start heading them off and dealing more and more damage. The probes are just getting destroyed. We have these Phoenixes that are going to get killed before they can even get microed, and it looks like Sase is being forced to come back and try and defend. These Lings have now shut down this third base over there, and these Mutas are continuing to harass Sase to such an effective degree, and the Lings are going to try and run away. Few will actually escape, but very feew. But it doesn't matter, because to be honest, that helps Nerchio. Now he can get beefier units than Lings if he really wants to, because now he's adding a ton of infestors. And do we not have Hive? Still no Hive. Nerchio, I don't understand. I don't understand why he's just not getting Bird Lords. He could just win. Just saying, just win. Okay, so now Nerchio has got a couple of Spore Crawlers here. He's going to try and escape with those drones, but oh, we're going to see Fungals. We're going to see Fungals and Banelin connects. Fungals and Banelin connects would be devastating right now. These Mutas are still just wreaking havoc in the main base, by the way. I don't think you really need to see them just destroy pylons and everything. But we're watching that Sase is now taking out this base. Nerchio's max food, getting out 3 roaches. I guess when you have free supply, you get something. So 3 roaches works.